See, I get it, bend, then you get it, then you see, I do it, bend, then you get it, then you see, I get it, bend, then you get it, then you see, I turn and bend, then you get it, then you see, I get it, bend.
And welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you guys are all having a wonderful day so far, and as always, just thank you so much for joining me today and seeing what I'm up to. So today's video is going to be my curly hair routine. It's been quite requested here lately, ever since I've been rocking the curly hair. You guys have been wanting to know what products I use and just basically how I achieve this particular hairstyle. If you look on my channel, you will see that I typically straighten my hair and I rock extensions and I love like the long voluminous hair, and within the past month I just decided to completely cut out heat from my hair routine, and it has done wonders for my hair. So I'm going to show you guys how I achieve my hair to look like this without any heat, how I have been recovering from heat damage, products that I use, how I go to sleep at night as far as, you know, preserving the texture of my curls and all of that stuff. I will go over everything, my entire routine. It will be full of info. So if you guys are interested to know all of that stuff, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start from the very beginning of my routine, which is basically how often I wash my hair and how and what I use to wash my hair. So I only wash my hair once to twice a week, if that. For us girls who have curly hair, you guys know our hair needs moisture, and washing it often isn't good. It gets rid of those natural oils that our hair needs to stay moisturized and to stay soft and to stay healthy. So what I like to do when I do wash my hair, I like to use one of these two products. So this one has been one of my holiest of holy grail beauty products. I've used this product for years. This is the Salon Graphics Healthy Hair Nutrition Conditioning Cleanser. It is a very gentle cleanser. It is great for all hair types. And what I love about it is even when I was not being very good and I was washing my hair a lot more often, it was still keeping my hair very healthy. It wasn't stripping my hair of its natural oils, but it was still cleaning my hair and still leaving it very soft and manageable. It's sulfate free, paraben free. It has a very nice, like citrusy, just nice smell to it, and like I said, it's incredibly gentle, and I highly recommend this product. It's the Shea Moisture Smooth and Repair Conditioning Shampoo. Now this is another thing that I love to use to cleanse and clean my hair, because it cleans it without it leaving it very like straw and like stiff and hard, and it's still manageable. A lot of shampoos I've noticed tend to do that. They tend to leave your hair very like icky, where it's like craving like your conditioner. This doesn't do that, and neither does that one. And what I love about this too is before I wash my hair, I do an oil treatment on my hair. And if you want me to go more in depth with that, I can totally do that in a separate video if you guys want to know how I do like my oil treatment and the oils that I do, my little oil concoction that I have been doing for quite some time, that really I feel like has been helping my hair grow and get really soft and all that jazz. This actually helps strip that extra oil out of your hair without stripping too much of it, if that makes sense. Because the thing with using oils or doing oil treatments in your hair, you know, sometimes if you're not washing it correctly, it can leave your hair very heavy, it can leave it looking very greasy, and those allow me to wash my hair without, like I said, sacrificing my natural oils and still keeping it soft and manageable and fabulous looking. And then I go in with my conditioner, which is also from Shea Moisture, and again it is a Smooth and Repair Rinse Out Conditioner. But yeah, these are also sulfate free, they're color safe, they have a whole lot of like really yummy good ingredients in these products, which is why I love them so much. Any product from this line that I've tried before, I've loved and have really good experiences with. So if you're wanting to transition and to kind of embrace your natural hair, but you're not really sure what to use and what not to use and what will work for you and what doesn't work for you, I would highly recommend testing out products from this particular line. Once I get out of the shower, I never ever put a towel to my hair. That has been the biggest no-no that I've learned over the years, and I was so guilty of doing it, and it would rip my hair out. It would always leave my hair very, very frizzy. If there's one piece of advice that I want you to walk away from this video is do not towel dry your hair. No, 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 no. So pretty much what I use to dry my hair and to kind of soak up that excess water is just a plain old t-shirt. I have a couple of shorts. I have a couple of shirts that I use on my hair, and I don't really use them to wear them. I use them just for my hair. They're my designated hair dryers, and they're going to help, you know, remove all that excess water without it leaving your hair, you know, super frizzy and all that stuff. It's not going to rip your hair out. It's going to be very, very gentle on your hair. So I go in and I kind of just soak up all that extra water. I don't leave my hair too dry because then the products that I use afterwards don't work as well. So I'll just do it just enough so where it's not dripping all over my back anymore. And then once I do that, depending on how my hair feels that day, sometimes I will go back in and add just a little bit more of the conditioner to the ends of my hair if I can just feel that it just needs extra moisture, especially now that it's getting colder and we're going into the winter season. It's like my hair is like clockwork. Every time this time of year my hair needs extra moisture. So I will sometimes go back in with some of this conditioner. If not, or in addition to that, I will go in with these two babies. Not together, but I'll kind of just switch them out, and just depending on what I feel like that day or whatever is closest to me, I will go towards either of these two. So this is the Carol's Daughter Hair Milk. It is the original leave-in moisturizer. It is for curls, coils, kinks, and waves. It deeply moisturizes, improves softness, and prevents frizz, which is kind of the key thing that I look for. I'm wanting something that is going to help define my curls and really cut out frizz altogether, because frizz isn't cute. We don't want frizz, right? And then the other one that I love is the Kinky Curly Not Today Natural Leave-In Detangler. Both of these are very like creamy and light. So what I like to do with either of these is I like to separate my hair and work in the product from the root of my hair down to the end of my hair. So I'll put probably like a dime size amount of either or, depending, like I said, on what I feel like that day. And I'll rub it in my hands, and again, I'll work it from the root all the way down to the ends of my hair, and I will brush it through with my fingers. Once I've worked that product through, what I like to do is scrunch it upwards. And this, I feel, is kind of what activates the curls and what kind of like locks them in place. Now, I don't mess with them too much. Once I've done that, I try not to touch my hair too much, because touching it too much and messing with your hair too much is what's going to cause that frizz. So once I've applied that product, I've scrunched it up a bit, I leave it alone, and I go into the next section. I'll clip up the rest of my hair and kind of continue doing that until I get to the very top of my hair. So once I've worked either of those two products in, I like to go in right after with this Hold and Shine Moisture Mist from Shea Moisture, no surprise. So I feel like adding this on top of it just really kind of seals everything. It gives a lot of shine to it. It smells nice. It feels nice. You can really feel it like when you put it on your hair. It just feels a lot more hydrating. So another trick that I've been doing that's really helped me out, because I love my hair to look very like volumized and kind of big, what I like to do is, depending on like where my natural part is, which is like on this side, so when I work that product in, I like to flip my hair over this side. So I'll have it to where my part is over here. So then once completely dried, I will go ahead and flip it back over, and I just get this very natural volume that's created because it was kind of set to go with this side, but I wanted it this side. If you want extra volume, you can go ahead and just, you know, do what I said. Okay, now let's talk about how I let it dry, or like what I do after I put the product in. So if I can, I will go ahead and let it air dry. I like to just let it do its thing, not mess with it. The thing is, it takes a couple hours to dry, but let's say that I don't have a lot of time, or I'm late to go somewhere, or I have errands to run and I don't have a lot of time, or I don't want to walk outside with like wet hair. I will diffuse my hair with a diffuser, but what I like to do is I like to use a cool to warm setting and just a very low like air flow, and that really helps out as well. It's going to give you that extra volume. It's going to kind of cut down the drying time, and it helps, you know, define the curls and help it along a bit without, again, adding heat and damage to your hair. If you want a video on how I diffuse my hair and all that, I can also do that. Again, I'm going to kind of throw in ideas of things that I do that if you want me to kind of break them down even more in a video, I will definitely do that. Just let me know in a comment below. Let's say, you know, I just don't feel like feeling wet hair on the back of my neck and I want my hair up, or I'm going to sleep, I will wrap my hair up with another t-shirt so it kind of helps dry my hair, but it's still gonna give me really nice defined curls the next morning when I wake up, or in a couple hours. I've done it sometimes before where I put it up in the evening, I cook, I hang out, watch a movie, and then by the time it's bedtime I take it out and my hair looks just like this. So it just really depends on what I feel like doing that day. Again, it's all personal preference. And I'm just kind of throwing out suggestions and different ideas. So once I do that, I'll either just leave my hair as it is and just leave it alone, or what I've been doing a lot here recently, and it is because, and I'll tell you why, is around especially the frame of my face, I have a lot more like pieces of hair that are still kind of recovering from heat damage. And when I would straighten my hair, this is pretty much like the area that I would, you know, keep running the straightener through. So it's still kind of recovering from heat damage, but I really want that like defined curl, but again, I don't want to put heat to it. So I actually went out and I picked these up from Walgreens. I was gonna say Walmart. Walgreens. And so I typically use like these bottom ones because they're the closest to like the curl, my natural curl. What I'll do is I'll just spray a little bit of water and then I'll add these. Again, if I have time, if I'm at home and I still have time to kill before I have to go out and do something, I will add these just pretty much like the frame of my face, or just like little random areas, which is what I did today. I did like my bangs and like this area here and a couple like random pieces on the side, and I'll just let my hair continue to dry like on its own. I'll let it air dry and then I'll remove them, and then these are the curls that I get. So again, I'm getting those really nice defined curls whilst avoiding the heat, which is what we want. We want our hair to recover, and it's not going to recover if we keep putting heat on it. If your hair has like a hard time, you know, holding a curl with just water, you can add a little bit more product in, like spray it a little bit, add a little bit more product in just that area, or like a light hairspray or like a gel or something like that. Then put this on and I guarantee you'll get great results that way. And if you're kind of in a rush and you kind of want it to speed up a little bit, you can also just add a little bit of like cool air to it and kind of help dry it up a little bit faster, and you'll still get like these really nice curls. And once my hair is completely dry, I like to go over everything with this Bazoo hydrating oil, and you can pick this up at like a professional salon, or I will have a link below where you can purchase it from Amazon. This is actually my second bottle. The first one I got from a professional salon. This one I got from Amazon, and there is really no difference. It is going to help restore and intensify natural shine while providing hydration, protection, and the ultimate antioxidant color lock. And what I love about this stuff is it's so multi-purpose. I use this on my hair, I use this on my face, like before I apply my primer. I use this for my cuticles. It's so moisturizing. It's one of those oils that's so unbelievably hydrating, but it's not heavy. It's just a really great product. I will have it linked below, and you can go ahead and read more reviews on it and kind of just find out more about it. But again, it is the Surface Bazoo hydrating oil. Awesome product. So let's talk about second, third, even fourth day hair. So what I like to do is, if I notice that like I'm starting to get like a little bit of frizz in my hair, or if I'm losing definition, what I like to always do is I like to spray water first. So most of the time it will just react with the products that I already have in my hair, but just in case I need a little extra something, I have this product also from Shea Moisture, and it is the Frizz Free Curl Mousse. It's like the perfect amount of consistency without it being overly heavy, because like I said, you already have products in your hair and you don't want to weigh your hair down with a bunch of stuff. So again, if you just need something that's going to add a little bit more shine, something that's going to control that frizz, you know, like I said, when you're rocking the third, fourth day hair, this is the perfect amount. All you need is like a single pump, and what I like to do is just kind of, you know, rub it through my hands, very gently run it through, not like over the top running it through, because then again, you don't want to kind of mess with everything else that you have going on, but just enough in that area that had frizz that's a little wet, and then scrunch it up a bit and then leave it alone. And I can seriously rock like this look for like 3 or 4 days, which really says a lot, because guys, products that I've used in the past, they would be too heavy, or by like the second day, if I tried to like add more products to it, my hair would look greasy, or my curls would just be really limp and like dead looking. These leave my hair so moisturized, soft, and like bouncy. I mean, do you see this? Do you see this? So as far as brushes, like what do I do, how do I brush my hair? What I like to do is the only time that I take a brush to my hair to brush my hair is while I'm in the shower. And this I got from Sally's beauty supply store, and I want to say that this is called like a shower brush or like a shower comb or something like that. And the way it's like, I don't know if you can kind of see the bristles, but they're shaped in a way that it does not rip out or pull your hair. When your hair is wet, it's at its weakest. Everybody knows that, but it's incredibly gentle. Make sure that you're brushing from the bottom up, never from the top to the bottom, because you're going to just cause breakage up here. If there's knots up here, you're going to cause breakage, and we want to avoid that. So just make sure that you're working from the bottom upwards. Now I have this bad boy, but I like him to give me a little bit of like, you know, extra little something something. If I need a little extra like volume in my life, I want like my hair to be a little bit bigger, you know, I kind of have this baby to help me out with that. But yeah, these are the only two brushes that I have and that I use. Now when it comes to bedtime, it's very, very comfortable and it really prolongs your curls. What you do is you take your hair, you flip it upwards, and you just put it in a very high ponytail. You just put it right on top here, and you go to bed like that. And there's some times where I'll go out like that and rock it as a hairstyle. But this is a very inexpensive option. I got this from Walgreens. Yeah, Walgreens. I always want to say Walmart. I look like a little chef when I'm wearing it, but it is basically a satin, like silk, like hair wrap. It just kind of wraps around your hair like this. It's very, very gentle. Like you don't even feel it like tight on your head or anything. It's very comfortable to sleep in. You're not going to look the most attractive, but your curls are going to pop in the next morning, so it's worth it to me. Alrighty guys, so that concludes this video. I feel like I talked like 1,000 miles an hour just now. And again, if you have any questions or if there's anything that I missed out that you noticed or that you're curious about that I didn't mention, just leave it as a comment below. And I'm so out of breath, it's ridiculous. Breathe. Breathe. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will talk to you guys very, very soon.